Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We have a nice sunrise here. We have Minmus in the sky over there. We probably have the moon somewhere else. I don't know where though. And we have a Kerbin Eve window to catch. Actually, one of the last windows from Kerbin to another body that we're ever gonna use. In this save, that is. So I don't know whether the 0.90 patch beta than ever is actually out already, or if you still have to wait for that. But I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have the video up if it is out. So just have a look and you'll see. Okay, so Eve Return Vessel, is that what I wanted to launch? I wanted to launch the Eve Taxi and whatever I made the thing that makes us go back. I think that's the return capsule. Yeah, that's the return capsule. Good. So we're gonna launch this into an orbit around Kerbin. Of course, without anyone on board, please. Bill, get out of there. Launch. That's going to be number 1. The other thing, of course, the Eve Taxi. Both of them are going over to Eve. The Eve Taxi lands next to our Kerbal, gets him to the ascending vehicle, and then he ascends to orbit around Eve, and this thing rendezvous with him and gets him into a return trajectory from Eve. At least that's the plan. That's what they call Plan A. In any way, I'd say we launch in 3, 2, 1, go. You fucking... that was a lot of thrust wasted. Why were those things not in the correct stage? Holy fuck. Well, I hope this still has enough thrust to get into space. Please stop turning into the wrong direction. What? Are you fucking kidding me? This will never have enough thrust to get into an orbit. We have 2000 delta V in there. Nope, that's not getting into orbit. I hate you so much. I hate you more than you can even imagine. Why do those fucking Zepatrons burn everything that's in their way? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think you can. Fuck that, fuck that. Fuck that, and time accelerate. And fuck that. at least we know it can come back without problems. Okay, little redesign, and hopefully that works. Also, I want all of these to go here. Good. Save. Get the Kerbal out and launch. Good. SAS on, full throttle, and 3, 2, 1, launch. Stop going that direction. Okay, separation. Better. Go over into a steep gravity turn. So yeah, what I didn't completely say last time on the last video, so to say, on the last episode, the mods that we're gonna use in 0.90. First of all, I wanna play the game on even harder settings than the hard settings in the settings tab give you. So I wanna get the gains a little bit down more and pull the like stuff that you need to pay when you fail a contract all the way up. Then I'd say we we should do Ferrum Aerospace, as I said. I'm going to see if Deadly Reentry has a fix for 64-bit to not check. If it has, I'm gonna use that too. Then, of course, the usual enhancements of the visuals. I don't know if Better Atmospheres is actually going to have a working version. I'm probably... Depends. Maybe I'll change to the Astronomer pack, which is pretty similar and looks amazing, really amazing. My apoapsis height is definitely way too high, and I should have totally looked at that. Okay. Okay, we're going up to apoapsis and burn into orbit. Yeah. Apart from that, I was thinking about using remote tech. We're gonna see about that. I'm probably gonna use it if it works in 090. And that's pretty much the cutoff date for this series. As soon as all the mods I want work in 090 without a problem, and I don't have a problem actually setting that up. That's when we're gonna start actually using that. 10 times time acceleration should be a little bit faster. Come on. Just point at the horizon and burn. Should be okay. We wasted a little bit of our fuel doing this, but I think I can pretty much burn almost straight down. Okay, 216.94. Whenever the window comes, we can just eject. Until then, this is in orbit and has no fucking... Did I not? Oh, yeah, I put radioelectric stuff. The nuclear power stuff. So power is not gonna run out ever. Okay. So we have like 7,000 delta V in this. That should be enough to get to Eve, aerobrake into orbit, rendezvous with the Kerbal, and get him back. That is, if we get the Kerbal off of Eve. Still gonna launch over everything before actually trying to get the Kerbal off, because we actually need the Eve taxi to land next to our Kerbal. Since I don't wanna walk a few kilometers with a Kerbal. As per that, the next launch is of course the Eve Taxi 2.0. Load. Eve. Eve Taxi Mark II rocket. Load. Okay. First of all, we of course want to do the same thing essentially that we did on the other thing and put these actually out here. Because we don't want the tanks to explode. which is undoubtedly going to happen if we don't put them. Fuck her! Control Z. Good. Boom. 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 And boom. And that all to avoid a boom on the launch. Good. This should work. This should work. No, it shouldn't. Yeah. Looks good to me. And I'd say we have all the clamps in the correct stage. And we start with the booster center engine. And I think this is totally doable. We don't need crew in there again, because we have a module to take care of that until we're there. Save and launch. Of course, I'm not gonna do a gravity turn before like the atmosphere is done. That's the main reason I overpowered it that much. What the hell is that? What the fuck? Okay. Glitches. I don't care. Throttle up, SAS on, and we launch this thing. And 3, 2, 1, and launch. Can I have my atmospheric efficiency at 90%? Okay, I think I can throttle back a bit, so the atmospheric efficiency doesn't go above 100. Because we don't want to actually fight against the atmosphere. That would be a bad idea. We're about to. Okay, I hope the separation is going fine, because that's coming up right now. Good. Atmospheric efficiency is dropping. That means we don't need to worry about that anymore. Because we're actually going out of the atmosphere right now. We are out of the lowest part. As I said, I'm not gonna do anything before here. I built this overpowered on purpose. Because otherwise this would flip out. Okay. As soon as this burns out, I'm going to stage. Let these separate. And launch this and get into a gravity turn. Of course, I want to be burning sideways as soon as possible. Okay. Now we're waiting. And we're turning this over. So up is up. Okay, I'm taking a look at my orbit here. Okay, let's get up to apoapsis. Apoapsis is at 186. Getting up towards that. Time to apoapsis of still above 1 minute here, but I guess it's a better place to actually start burning again. Actually burn down a bit. So we get our periapsis up to manageable levels, and there we go. 180 by 87. Good orbit, I gotta say, and we can actually leave this in orbit around Kerbin until the window arrives. Which is pretty damn soon. Only a few days. What's that? Orbital debris and Space Lab 1. Oh. The cleanup episode will probably take a little bit longer. Oh yeah, I just remembered something that I really should have done a while ago. That was part of a Joule mission, but never actually got to do anything. That's the atmospheric glider that we wanted to dip into, or actually crash into Joule, more or less. And that should be somewhere in here. And we're gonna do that real quick to end this episode. Joule Orbiter Probe, I think that's it. Fly. Currently in a close orbit around Joule. Yes, that's it. And I want to rename this real quick. Rename Joule Glider. And that is actually, yeah, just call it a probe, I don't care. Point retrograde for a moment and make your periapsis go into Joule's atmosphere. I'm sorry. I thought I was burning retrograde. Am I? Why? Am I not controlling you from here? Yep, that was exactly it. I wasn't controlling it from the docking port. That's cool. Okay, in any way, I hope you have enough electric charge. If not, then that's your problem. We're going into Joule's atmosphere. Do me a favor. Okay. We just hit Joule's atmosphere. Of course, I hope that I can make this glide down to the surface that doesn't exist. I like that. Okay, barometer. Log pressure data. The pressures are very high. It seems dangerous to probe any deeper. Well, gotta see about that. Log temperature. Collect and record temperature data from the environment. Send that home too. Look at that plasma. Also look at the glitching sky. Or actually, don't look at that. Not a pretty sight. Make this a little bit brighter. I want to see where I'm going. There's Lathe up there. There's Vol over there. Okay. Cool. And gonna go ahead and time accelerate. And we are getting out of the part where we are burning. Log pressure data while flying at Joule. The pressures are here immense. The instruments begin to fail. Log temperature, collect and record it. Gonna send both of these home. And I'm out of... Fuck. Well, now this is dead weight. That's bad. I should have done this at... well, while the sun was up. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I have no control over this whatsoever. So let's just time accelerate. Okay, there we go. 1,800 meters to go. Okay, 900 meters. That's the... Oh god. If you are prone to seizures, don't watch. That's the like cloud layer and stuff that and the polar lights that the Better Atmosphere pack adds. And we are about to glitch through the ground. And we are way too fast to make this a soft landing. And we are glitched through the ground. And about a few hundred meters in, we are going to crash into the ground. There we go. And so much about this thing. Space Center, please. Crashed into Joule. Haha, very funny. Still want to get something in there, like with an actual way to try to land itself on the non-existent surface. Just to see if it works. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next episode for the burn to Eve, maybe a little bit of the Sun Orbiter stuff. Yeah, that's mostly it. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye! Three, two, one, go. Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We will fast forward to the Eve launch window here. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 day, and stop. That's where we will start our planning. So let's take a look at when the Eve taxi and the return vessel will get out of the system. Eve taxi Mark II. I need to rename that vessel, because I don't want that rocket in there. Rename vessel. Just Eve Taxi Mark II. Okay. And then we need a burn to Eve. So, where's the sun? So we want to burn about at apoapsis. Or more like this, to get to Eve. Of course I get an encounter. Fuck you, Minmus. That should work, yeah. It's better. I'm already too low. Oops. Okay. Oh. Fuck everything. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh! There we go. That's the burn I want. Okay. Where is my node? Okay, looks like I'm gonna burn this with this engine still. Which means that we're gonna not need the nuclear engine that much. And I'm actually gonna probably more likely just put that back into... Wow. Okay, stop turning. Stop turning right there. And we're already past the node anyway. I'm just gonna hope this still works. I'll see you when I have the encounter. Okay. There we go. Eve encounter is there. All we need now is, of course, an Eve, a little bit of a correction burn. And that should be quite okay. Yeah. So, also get ambient light adjustment back down. We don't need that here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch to the Eve return vessel. Switch to. And do pretty much the exact same burn. About here. Burn out of the system. Set Eve as our target. And then already have almost an encounter. Oops, that was the wrong direction. There we go. Perfect. And we need to do this burn right about in 4 minutes. So let's time accelerate to about 30 seconds before or something like that. Because I don't think we're gonna need that much time. Also, again, I'm totally burning this with the engine I have still on my thing, the upper stage engine of my launcher, and not the actual transfer engine. Which is, of course, doubly good in this case, because we actually need that to come home too. Okay. So I guess I'll see you again once I have the second encounter. And boom. I guess that's okay. Again, we're gonna give that a little bit of a correction burn. Okay, next thing to happen. Sun Orbiter gets to its little thing here, so we're gonna switch to the Sun Orbiter and make it go really low. So this is pretty much periapsis where we are right now. Wait. This is periapsis. Pretty much exactly. That's about as close as we're gonna get, unfortunately, since, yeah, we don't really have the ability to burn anymore. Looks pretty nice. Pretty fucking huge thing. That's what she said. Yeah. So that's burned out, and we have a periapsis of 1.4 billion and an apoapsis of 2.5 billion meters. Yeah. That's our low sun orbiter. Let's get the Eve taxi and return vessel out of the sphere of influence. Gonna, of course, watch this from... Hello? Is that Kerbal back there? From the sun to the right. Oh, there's Kerbal. Okay. Well. Three hours. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. Good. We're gonna give this a little bit of time to actually adjust itself. Then we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna use precise node on the next install. Because I can't fucking put a maneuver node on the blue marker right now. There we go. Because then I can just go minus an orbit. Okay, then there. I don't care. Just focus on E for a moment. And make my adjustments come down. That's the thingy. Oops. Okay. We come in pretty weird. I'd like that to change. That's better. Okay, faster? No? Okay, we come in like that. That's okay. That's actually going above the latitude where they are. That's okay. Anything after that is going to be in the maneuvering when we're inside the sphere of influence. That's one. Wow. That's about all the windows ahead. Okay. So I guess if return is going to be one of the last things we actually do. In any way, let's get the other vessel out of the sphere of influence as well. But make sure that our current vessel is actually getting out of there without encountering any weird phenomena. So we need to actually time accelerate a little bit slower. Because the sphere of influence has a tendency of coming back and gripping us again and completely fucking up our orbit if we're too close to the body we just went out of. Well, I guess I can jump to the ship safely now. Okay, we still have like a few fumes in here, like 88 units of liquid fuel. And we're about to get out of here. As long as I see it moving, I don't care about the whole thing, that this is actually a little bit slow. I just really don't want to fuck up the orbit of the other thing. And thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Good. You also get a little bit of a correction maneuver. About right here. Thank you. About here. No. focus view. That's all I wanted, really. Okay, we're going past at a... Wow. Somewhere where we don't want to be. Okay. Also, we're coming in... Are we coming in retrograde? Because I kind of don't see that. Yeah, I think a little bit of slowing down. Bit of going in. A bit of going down. Oops. Oops. I'm coming in here, that's the Eve escape, okay. If I know right, then this is going this way and this is going actually this way. Just gonna go into time acceleration a bit and see which way is prograde. Okay. This is prograde. So we need to switch it around. Because I kind of want to go the correct way around. So now this is coming in and going this way. The way it's supposed to. And I think everything else is totally doable. So, yeah, again, this is coming up in about 180 days. So the Eve Kerbin window is actually the next thing to happen. I just want to focus my ship a bit and have a look at its departure from Kerbin. We have 30 days to spare anyway. So I might as well make sure these don't fuck up their orbits. Okay. Yeah, I think those are both far enough away that they don't get fucked. Even if I time accelerate. So, the next thing that we're doing is the return from Eve. I guess I will switch to that ship. Okay. Eve Kerbin, that's the Gilly lander. that thing. Gilly flag and return. Fly. Okay, so this is of course our Gilly lander, flagging lander, that will return to Kerbin right now. The only ship that can actually return to Kerbin from Eve right now is that. So we are currently on the way to our periapsis, which is that, so means we can burn out here. Set Kerbin as a target. Yeah. Get a descending node out there. We almost have it. So just a little bit. Of changing here. And we get the perfect timing to blast ourselves back to Kerbin. There we go. Kerbin encounter. That's all I really want right now. So that's 4 hours ahead in time. And oops. Have we actually still got some RCS in here? Because then I'm gonna use that to stay stable. Good, just stay there. And time accelerate. That's about, I'm gonna say, a minute burn. In any way, close alarm on pause and burn. Actually, almost a 2-minute burn, so that's okay. That's actually pretty damn spot on where I started burning. So, I guess I'll see you when we have the encounter with Kerbin. There we go. And counter is there. And I'd say we can time accelerate out of the sphere of influence of Eve. We can close that. And time accelerate out. Stop auto-saving. We're leaving Eve and Gilly behind us. And get ourselves some science home. And close our alarm on pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Delete. Okay, next thing to happen is Duna to Kerbin. So Duna and Ike people. I think there were only Duna people. Ike was a robotic landing. Ike didn't get a flag yet. So Duna people will come back next. The encounter of the Gilly return is after the others have arrived at Eve. And I guess we're gonna do a little bit of correction burns on that too. Where is Kerbin at the moment? There. Focus view. Yeah, cause that's coming in like quite low below. Don't want that to happen. And that's pretty much a spot on hit, which is okay for me. Which is coming up actually as the second thing maneuver node wise. So the other things that we're gonna do until then is we're gonna get the Duna Kerbin window. So we're gonna get our Duna people back home. And we're gonna start the Dres and Elu missions. All of that in the next episode. We might even get our people launched to Jewel with a Tylo and Lathe landing combo. Although I think I might just skip that one and never do that. And just do the Dres and Elu stuff, because I'm pretty sure by now that 0.90 is out, and the mods are surely updated by now, so I'm gonna see about that. I'm not gonna record before 0.90 releases again, I guess, so yeah. I'll see you in the next episode for whatever we're gonna do there. I'm definitely sure that we're gonna do the Duna return burn and the burns, or at least build ships and launch them to Dres and Elu. But yeah, we're gonna see about that in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, my name is WWEdeadman. Bye. Save game. After wreck. Save. Quit. Oh, tschüss. Weg. Und raus.